Hey fam, I want to talk to you about this decision I've made to focus on being a conscious consumer. And this idea about conscious consumerism is not new. It's been around for a while, but it's something that I feel like is very relevant to talk about now, particularly because women have very significant purchasing power. And I think we need to, as women, all women, Black women, Asian, minority women, and white women, need to focus on our purchasing power to control other powers that we have currently, like not just economic power, but political power, voting power, and wanting our voices to be heard. Quite frankly, as a diversity practitioner, women, white women particularly, have benefited more than any other demographic from DEI programs and affirmative action programs. More than any other race, white women have benefited from both of those programs, DEI and particularly affirmative action. And so any disbandment or termination of a program that has DEI or affirmative action, quite frankly, first hurts white women. So it's important that we women, all women, are being focused on conscious consumerism. What do I mean by that? I mean being very mindful and intentional and strategic about your purchasing decisions, being focused on brands and organizations, corporations that have not cut DEI or affirmative action programs, and then just thinking about if programs or brands don't have DEI or affirmative action programs, or that's not a focus for them, then your focus should be not spending your money with those types of organizations. I think it's very important to be intentional and mindful going into 2025 about who we support and making sure the people we support also in fact supports us women. And so I'm being very focused on looking at the brands that I choose. I have downloaded an app called Goods, Goods. It's a blue app. I will put it in the link so you can see it, but you can go and see who they support from a Republican or Democratic party, and use the brands that support the organization or party that you line up with mostly. I think it's important to also look at ethical practices of the organization, environmental concerns, their sustainability practices, and look at their leadership team. Does their leadership team reflect minorities or women? Do they invest in communities that support minorities and women, particularly women? And if not, then I think that we need to be more conscious in how we purchase and think about our purchasing powers to leverage other areas. So be intentional in 2025. For me, I am going to decrease significantly buying designers, labels, and focus on women and minority labels, quite frankly. Even I saw Beyonce supporting Telfar, a minority-owned company, because I think, celebrities particularly have to be very conscious about what they're wearing and what brands they support, and are those brands giving back to the communities that they care about. So that's my goal, that's my push, that's my charge for you in 2025. All right, so tell me how you're being a conscious consumer and what you're going to be doing in 2025 to make sure our voice is heard. Thanks, fam. Talk to you soon.